Our brain loves dopamine. Everyone loves dopamine, and it needs dopamine. It needs dopamine to keep going, to feel that happiness, the kick in life. And that's fantastic. We want to give your brain dopamine. Unfortunately, the fastest dopamine that you can access is at your fingertips. It's on your phone. You scroll the social media and it gives you that kick. Unfortunately, it does also exhaust your brain and doesn't really help because you are seated in a position where your body is still not moving. So even though you are getting little bits of dopamine, you are exhausting yourself and you're wearing yourself out. So what about trying and creating a dopamine menu for yourself? And that will be a fully customized menu because you are in charge of your life. You are in charge of creating things for yourself. So dopamine menu is a little menu when you come to a restaurant, and you can pick from a small bite size to a big lunch, dessert, something that is gonna fit your need at that time. So you can pre-plan 5-minute dopamine hit activities or ideas for you that will not include scrolling and will recharge you, and you will get a dopamine from a good stretch. Trust me, you will love listening to a song that you haven't heard in a while, or you just feel really energized by during your break between study blocks. Take a loop around, walk in your favorite spot in the garden, pet your dog or cat. That is a meaningful dopamine giving break for you. So have a think about different things like, what have I not done recently that I would love to keep doing, or what's one hobby or few hobbies that I feel like I don't have space in my life for. And if you can fit that into those 15-30 minute breaks where you know you need dopamine, you will be surprised how many things you actually can fit in your life when you remove scrolling from your life and still get the results. And look, scrolling can also be obviously on the list, especially if you feel like it's quick, it's accessible, we all know it, and we also learn amazing information sometimes from scrolling. So I no judgment here, but I do also invite you to think about other things that can help. Maybe do some research if you don't really know much. But yeah, I hope you also use the handout I've prepared to ask yourself some questions that can guide you on creating the dopamine menu, and create it somewhere where you will access it. If you love writing and drawing, I really encourage you to make that into an art project for yourself, something that would be really pleasant for you to look at. If you use things like online apps for note taking and you look at those apps and you come back to them often, keep it there, put it on your screensaver on the phone, just keep it somewhere where it is accessible and you will be using it. And remember to come back to the if-then planning. If I finish my study block, then I grab my dopamine menu and look at a 5-minute section and do one thing from that menu before I take my phone. How exciting! You will have some different things to do and hopefully feel happier overall.